Yeah, it's a really nice, well-rounded comp here from the side of Gen.G. You have that insane lockdown with the Nautilus. You've got CC from the Cassante. That's essentially it when it does come to crowd control, but you have 2 top picks in those. As we're hovering in Ivern, and it is going to be locked in. You've got 280 carries. You've got the chance to support them in that way, and I don't know. As, you know, the fans have come out once again for this matchup. We saw them yesterday with BLG T1. We got LCK up against LPL in the Gen.G versus Top Esports matchup once again here tonight.
A lot of Korean fans in the audience, I noticed, you know, taking a little bit of a trip to Riyadh, get to watch some T1 Gen.G games. And it is really fun to see, again, traveling fans as well for these teams. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Top Esports' comp in isolation. I just feel like it ends up having some big weak points. The Mordekaiser's impact in team fights.
Yeah, he traded a lot of damage straight into 369's shield. So at the end of the day, it does feel like 369 is in a pretty good spot. But yeah, as you mentioned, here comes Canyon, level 4. I feel like 369 should know this timing, but he is on the wrong side of the fight. As he does have his flash, will he even bother to use it is the question. That's a big shield, but now he's going to go for the flash. Lands that Q on a boat, and maybe a chance, but no, it will be first blood over to Canyon on the Karthus already.
Yeah, a bit of a misread here for 369, and you know, you start to really feel like maybe some of the damage going to the shield there that...
The flash out of 369, and Kiin will say, okay, I'm good with that.
One more turret shot would have been a huge, meanwhile.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot, but that is into the Nautilus as, okay, that didn't hit anyone from Peyz. As now the flash stun comes in, and Peyz has to flash away, as once again, Top Esports doing a huge amount of damage to the Gen.G bottom lane, looking to take down Peyz, but they will not be able to, as Meiko, oh no, he is so low, and the kill comes through. Peyz, he turns it around with the help of Canyon, as they step just one step too close.
That's my boy Canyon. He doesn't even have to be there to make an impact. 2 kills going over. Peyz doesn't use his cleanse either. Meanwhile, he's doing something. He's like, I'm impacting bottom lane, I'm impacting top. And he's going to be able to help take away at least one of these grubs. As I don't know if Top Esports should really look to fight this Kiin rotating over with a TP.
Yeah, I mean, 369, he's just in there by himself, and yes, he is in the death chamber trying to take down Lehends, and he should be able to. Can he be punished afterwards is the question, as a knockup comes through. The all-out not ready, though, for Kiin, and now a root comes down onto Kiin. He's got to flash away. Way too many members here of Top Esports. They weren't expecting this much pressure as Creme.
A big game changer, bought a ton of time for Top Esports. Those additional stats he picked up after he took Lehends out as well, and Kiin, a bit far forward here.
He is still Cassante. He might actually kill Meiko, but no, it is just going to be the pull in from the Mordekaiser. You know, it's a little bit of a sleepy one, but I still do feel like, you know, both teams will benefit in their own way when we do get to the later stages of the game. I do personally favor Gen.G. I do think that their front line on the top side, or rather for Top Esports, not that great, although this stun is going to be huge onto Canyon. He has to flash away, and now he's in a lot of trouble. He's just going to try to die here and throw down the Requiem maybe, as there it is. It should be a lot of damage, but eventually the redemption comes in. Everybody's topped up, and now Top Esports value here. Let's just go for it and take a look at the positioning right now of Creme and JacketLove. They're not here as the TP is available for Creme, but will they actually go for it? It just comes down to a smite fight as it goes to the Corki. Chovy will take it down, and now the fight going the way of Gen.G as 369. He's got Lehends in the death chamber, will be able to take him down, and Meiko is going in, trying to open this one up, but he is being shredded down. But now a lot of low health bars here on the side of Gen.G. We're looking for Top Esports to jump on in. Creme looking for a bit more, but they're only going to get the 1 kill for now. Utilized by Gen.G, they have to back away.
If you don't have Prior, you can just kind of leapfrog your way forward with these rushes, and if Gen.G can't see you, they can't hurt you. Here comes the Requiem.
Yeah, just going to throw that down. Already a nice amount of damage. Now they're engaging on a Meiko, who does have to get away. The smite does go to Tian, so that's a second Ocean Drake now to the side of Top Esports as 369 gets on the Chovy and puts him in the death chamber. Meanwhile, the fight is going on to Meiko. So much damage into Leona, but that's amazing for Top Esports as Meiko will survive. The trigger seed comes in for JacketLove as he's into the team and immediately dies. That is not what you want to see.
Why
from JacketLove?
Why in JacketLove? JacketLove, down he goes. Peyz at full health as they try to chase him down here. Meanwhile, Kiin.
They should be able to take down Kiin. He is just way too low. Lehends and Peyz being baited into this fight as well. Another hop comes forward, and Top Esports are winning this fight all the way. The shutdown goes to Creme, and that should be the Baron as well. Yeah, and right now, Top Esports trying to collapse here onto Kiin, who is quite tanky. But I think with the amount of damage they have, it should be enough, as he's just going to be caught out, and down he goes. And Top Esports getting so much value out of this Baron buff. Still 5 seconds left.
We got Daisy.
Well, it's a blind hook, and they're going to find Meiko. That is a lot of damage into the Leona, as Meiko is going to go down. Lehends a second time going to hook the turret, as now they're looking for a bit more. The Q3 is going to miss. That's the hook onto the Mordekaiser. That's now in the death chamber. Lehends in a lot of trouble, but you see Chovy, the rest of the team trying to get in the back line. It's not going to happen, and this Mordekaiser is insanely huge, as they will also get the Cassante, and that is that front line that they were looking for. Peyz is too low. Creme is jumping into the fight. He is jumping into the base, looking for the end of this game, and I think Top Esports will get it right here.
I think they absolutely will. A dominant performance here. Requiem will delay the inevitable. Not even. Chovy trying to do his best to clear this wave here. Cannon still alive. Good flash.
Yeah, he is trying to stay alive. I mean, this wave was not cleared, though, and that is going to be the end of it. As the wave even coming in from the bottom side. Top Esports, a huge first game win, going their direction in this best of 3.
And the beauty of it is how calm they were through a rocky early game. The vision control, the investment in control wards, and constantly keeping Gen.G on the back foot, making them blind. Put some poke down. One of the only AP mids right now that can kind of win lane against Corki eventually. Has great wave clear, but can be super problematic later on if you're not ahead and you don't have map control to actually be that engaged, because you have a big ultimate, you have big burst and follow-up to something like a Leona engage, but it's very tricky. Hovering the Varus for just a moment, teasing us that Ash Varus lane.
Yeah.
Kalista as well, you know, saying...
It's a lot of strong double AD carry, you know, TF Leona alone, but also just everything else to support.
Ascent's MSI, this will only be the second time JacketLove plays the Ashe pick, but it's a pick we've seen him play a lot in the past. Obviously, a player with a long story like he has. As mentioned on the desk earlier, you know, that Peyz a very young AD carry, quite storied early in his career, but JacketLove a lot more experience.
Yeah, Tian trying to... Coming in here, he's going to get that control ward down. They are looking to dive Kiin, but Kiin is full health, so especially with exhaust, I think it might be difficult, but let's see how this one does go. Gold card held, and the exhaust not going to be utilized. Just stuns the rumble, but that is not going to be enough, and Tian just tanks it up perfectly. His first blood to 369. As now Canyon, no flash. He's going to get over the wall. 369 doesn't have flash himself, but Canyon in a very awkward spot.
Kiin does have ult available here, doesn't necessarily need it.
Let's go gold card, but Canyon is just dead. Yeah, there's just no way to get out of there. It just gets caught by 369, who's...
Chovy is ahead, and he's not under any kill pressure, so he doesn't care.
Uh-oh, Chovy, no flash. He is just dead. Just going to get Sejuani ulted to the face, and Lehends, nowhere for him to go either. He's got a flash himself, but the damage comes through, and the phosphorus bomb picks up a double kill for Creme. It's the value of this composition shown very early on. I mean,
speaking of,
you get one pick. Chovy's just dead again. I mean, there's nowhere for him to go. He doesn't have flash. Lehends like, well, sorry, buddy. Nothing I can do. I didn't block the arrow, and you're just dead. And game number 1, I do agree. But here in game number 2, Gen.G are also not having a great one, as Lehends trying to get the flank here on JacketLove, but he's just going to pick up the kill, and maybe he does go down.
TP as well, like JacketLove maybe saved here.
Yeah, I mean, the kicks should come out, as JacketLove will be in a lot of trouble. Can they trade anything back? Yeah, Lehends is going to go down. This is still a one-team fight for Top Esports, rather. Very nice, Captain Jack himself. He's just going to get out of there. The poke is coming down, and Top Esports just weighing their options here. Now they're just going to throw everything into the Leona. They take him down, and that'll be huge, as yes, the Dragon does go the way of Gen.G. Tian. He's going to flash away. Creme has to do so as well. It's the God comp. Just kind of sending it in. As now Tian, okay, bit of a mistake. He's going to get in there. He is incredibly tanky, and you know what? He doesn't give a damn at all, as he is going to live through all the damage of the 3 members of Gen.G, and he survives with 14 health. as he does get over the wall as well. I thought maybe he was going to die at the very end as Creme in a very rough spot does get shut down by, and again, 369 wasn't even there. He was just hanging out in bot lane. He's like, I'm just getting fed, guys. I have enough kills. You guys can maybe get some kills. As now, very nice stun here on a JacketLove, but the Braum trying desperately to hold the door as the gold card does come down. Meiko in a bit of trouble himself, has to flash away, as it does look like Meiko is going to drive this straight into the turret. And his Braum should be totally fine here. And Tian over the wall, looking for an angle. Lehends only level 7, and again, they're gonna get on top of Lehends, but they do dive under the turret, but it does not matter. The damage does not get traded by Gen.G, as that is just going to be a dead Leona once again. But he is able to get away without a scratch, and Top Esports, once again, it's just back to clearing vision, taking control over the Baron pit, and you know what? Maybe it's just killing Lehends along the way. Might just be able to do that under the turret as Lehends is alone. He's just going to be taken out. Nobody on the side of Gen.G can help.
That True Shot Barrage is a nice boon here for Gen.G. Some extra damage launched in, but no vision.
Oh boy, yeah, they just don't have vision. Somebody has to face check. Canyon is barely going to live. A lot of damage coming out from Peyz and from Chovy, as everybody's low here on the side of Top Esports. Another equalizer is going to hit that back line, and now Creme just flashes forward, looking to get it. And you know what? I think the wallets are just way too large here on the side of Top Esports as Creme. Jeez, man, he almost went down as well. As the snipe is going to come in, Chovy takes out Creme.
Snap of his fingers. I mean, Chovy.
From Chovy, but he might still go down as Meiko's got this angle here. Let's see if he can land this ult. No, Chovy's still in a lot of trouble, and he will be going down here. Chovy a little bit too greedy up there in the top lane, and immediately he will be punished for it.
Can't dodge everything. As Peyz looking for a pick.
Yeah, he's trying to do something, but the arcane shift forward as now Lehends trying to peel for him. The cleanse comes through. The True Shot Barrage, though, is going to hit the door, as immediately we are going to lose one of our members here. Kiin. Looks like Lehends will go down. Kiin is split pushing in mid somehow as all of this is happening. Now he's going to be chased away by the Rumble. And
Tian looking for a steal.
Yeah, he does have access to this pit, funnily enough, as Top Esports. Not a lot of health here, but still just tanking this one down. Canyon is going to be pushed away as he is desperate to try to get into the pit, but immediately he does get taken down. That is a Baron on 5 members of Top Esports.
Kiin trying to get some of that bounty gold off of this inner. He's so close to it too. Ranged minions left. I think he will get it. Meanwhile, Peyz in trouble over here. Will actually be able to put the pressure on, try to stop some recalls, but he's in danger.
Peyz is just, he is desperate to do anything in this game, and you see Gen.G playing kind of guerrilla warfare here. They're trying desperately to find whatever picks they can, but it is just not working.
I mean, this game...
Top Esports get more.
This game feels so doomed, but I gotta say, Gen.G doing the best they can with one hand tied behind their back.
Now, well, Chovy's dead again. Not much he can do about this, as the ult is going to hit them in the face, and Meiko doesn't really care.
Got some bounty gold, denied the Baron twice, but ultimately it's still Top Esports. Is Canyon in?
Canyon, he's gonna find JacketLove. That is a massive pickoff here as the push was coming in, and they're kind of lulled into a false sense of security. Canyon's just gonna...
So Lehends can heal back up as Top Esports using this Cloud Rift to look for a pick.
So fast. They are just sprinting at Lehends, and maybe finally they will kill this darn Leona as they finally catch Lehends.
Are Gen.G a trinket to spot the Baron? Here we go.
And the ult is going to be thrown into that backline. The equalizer is huge value, but Lehends once again taking everything up. He will eventually fall. Creme is unstoppable. The True Shot Barrage hits nobody.
Gen.G have those super minions barreling down. They're on a timer here.
And they're just going to run at them. The flash comes forward, and I think Top Esports finally get the fight as Peyz will go down. Chovy doesn't have any hope, any mana. They have found out. And they're like, wow, Top Esports a great team. They're trying so hard to come back in this game, but it's a little bit too much. The wallets are just massively heavy as Top Esports are pushing. Very good.
Lehends is back up.
Top Esports.
One Hail Mary.
They're not leaving. So I think eventually they will take down this Nexus turret, but a lot of respect being shown from
back.
Top Esports. That's the arrow. They find Canyon, and eventually this front door will come down. Top Esports, they will throw the narrative out the window, and they say, we are the better team tonight, and we will take the 2-0 over Gen.G.
A brick in the golden road of Gen.G. Top Esports with a dominant 2-0 win. Draft error by Gen.G in that second game.